Evening everyone, hope you're feeling okay. Hope you've had a nice week and you've got a lovely weekend lined up. If you'd like to join me down on the mat, we'll make a start, shall we? Let's begin our practice this evening. Taking a moment just to get comfortable. And start to allow your body to soften. And your mind to slow down. And become aware of the rhythm of your breathing. Then take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And slowly scan down through your body. Starting to notice how all the different parts of your body are feeling this evening. And getting a sense of how you feel overall physically today. And then bring your awareness into the activities in your mind. At the end of a busy week, if you can, let all the thoughts and the feelings about the week that's been, if you can let those thoughts and feelings go. As thoughts drift into your mind, acknowledge them and let them go. And even if there are thoughts that are still buzzing round in your mind, they're still demanding your attention, just make the decision to leave them where they are just for the time being. And rather than focus on those feelings and those thoughts, bring your focus back to your breathing. And follow the breath as it comes in and goes out. And finally, take a moment to set your intention for this evening's practice. And to remind yourself of your motivation for taking part in this practice today. So let's start to bring some movement into the body now. And wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles, circle your wrists. Stretch your fingers out wide and point your toes. And then clench your hands into a fist and pull your toes back up towards your shins. And then relax your hands and relax your feet. Slowly turn your head from side to side. And then relax your neck. And allow your head to rest on the mat. Take your arms out to the sides and draw your feet up towards your buttocks. Knees and ankles together. Oh, excuse me, big yawn. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the left. Inhale to the centre. And exhale over to the right. Inhale back to the centre. Bring your feet up off the ground, bend your knees. Hug your knees into your chest. And then take your hands down your shins towards your ankles or the outside edges of your feet. And pull the heels in. Then take the feet out to the sides, soles of the feet pointing up towards the ceiling. And gently pull down. Bring your feet back together. And then extend the feet up towards the ceiling. Pointing the toes and straightening the legs. And pull back on both legs. Ease the tension off, but keep the feet pointing up towards the ceiling. And keeping your hands just supporting the legs either on the knees or on the sides of the thighs. Allow the legs to come out to the sides. If you feel okay doing this, you can take support away from your hands. Just let gravity pull your legs out to the sides. And then bring the feet back up. Point up to the ceiling. And then allow your ankles to relax. Allow your knees to bend. Bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. And turn on to your side. And push yourself up to seated. And bring the soles of the feet in together. Hug your heels in. And take hold of the ends of the toes. Just gently push down with your knees. You okay? And lift your chest up. And relax your shoulders forward. Take your left foot out in front. And bring your hands alongside your hips. Come up onto your sit bones. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Bring the left foot in. Take hold of your toes again and push the knees down. And relax your shoulders forward. Take the right foot out in front. Bring your hands to the sides of the hips. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lower down. And bring your feet in. And come up to standing. Come up to the front of your mat. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Allow your knees to bend. And bring your arms up. Come into chair. And then keeping the knees bent if you can. Going to step back on the right foot onto the ball of the foot. And raise your arms up. Go into high lunge. And bring the palms together. And draw them into the heart. And shift your weight forward over your left leg. Raise the right leg up. Come into warrior three. And then raise your body up. Bring the knee up. Take hold of your knee. And hug it up towards your chest. And then lower the foot down. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Take a step back on the left foot, onto the ball of the foot, and raise your arms up, come into high lunge. And bring your palms together and draw them into the heart. And shift your weight forward over your right foot. Bring your left leg up. Back to warrior three. And then bring your body upright. Bend your knee and hug your left knee into the chest. Lower it back down. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Allow your knees to bend. Raise your arms up. So we'll come into chair. Straighten your legs, reach up with the hands. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. And bring your hands up the front of the shins to just below the knees. Straighten your arms, straighten your back and look forward. And relax the back, let the chest come in towards your thighs. And take hold of the palms, take hold of the elbows with the palms of your hands. And let your upper body hang loose. And let your hands come back down. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers at the top. And take a side bend over to the left. And back to the centre. And over to the right. Back to the centre. Release the grip on your fingers. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Step back on your left foot. And then on your right foot, and push your hips up, coming to downward facing dog. And bring your chest forward to plank. And slowly lower down to the ground. Feet onto the insteps. And push up to cobra. And then come back onto the balls of the feet. And raise your hips up. Take your feet out to the edges of the mat and turn your toes out slightly. And then walk your hands back, starting to bend your knees. if you can, bring the hands up off the ground and bring them into the heart. Come into garland pose. You fall over, and then bring your hands back down to the ground and walk forward, pushing your hips up and bringing your feet back in to hip width apart. Raise your left leg up. Lower the leg down as you do, bend the knee. And bring the left knee forward, place it down on the mat. Raise your right leg up behind and stretch out in front with your left hand. And bring the hand and the knee back down to the mat. Curl your toes under. And raise your hips up. So back in downward facing dog. Raise your right leg up. And then lower down, bend your knee, bring the right knee down to the ground, raise your left leg out behind, stretch out in front with your right hand. And lower, hand and the knee down. Curl your toes under and push back up to downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees down. Sit back onto your heels. Stretch out in front with your fingers. And bring your chest forward. And sink your hips down. And take your weight back onto your heels again. And bring your chest forward, sink your hips down. And then let your chest come down to the ground. And bring your arms back alongside your body, and the palms facing up. And lift your chin and chest up. Lift your arms and push them down towards your feet. And then bring your legs up. And then bring your arms round and underneath your shoulders. Push your hands down on the ground. Let your feet come down. And push up to Cobra. And take your weight back onto your heels again. Bring your chest forward, curl your toes under, straighten your legs and push your hips up to downward facing dog. And then walk your feet up to the front of the mat. So we're in forward fold. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down to the sides. And step back across your mat. And take your legs out to a wide stance, toes pointing forward to start with. And I'm going to turn the left foot out. Bend your left knee and turn your chest and shoulders to look down the mat. And raise your arms up. Go into warrior one. Turn your chest to the long side of the mat. And lower your arms down to shoulder height. Looking out over your left hand. Warrior two. Turn your left hand palm up. And sweep your right arm forward, at the same time taking your left hand back. So you're reaching forward with your right hand, stretching back with your left. And start to bring your left arm forward, bend at the elbow. Bring it down onto your thigh and take your right hand all the way over into side angle. And lower your right arm down. Push up with the left. Bring your toes to point forward. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down to the sides. Turn your right foot out. And bend your right knee. Turn your chest and shoulders. Raise your arms up. Come into warrior one. And turn your chest. Lower your arms down. Looking out over your right hand to warrior two. Turn your right palm up. Start to sweep your left arm forward, and at the same time take your right hand back. You're stretching forward with your left hand, reaching back with your right. And then bring your right arm forward, bend at the elbow, take it down onto your thigh, and reach up. Stretch over with your left hand to side angle. And bring your left hand down. Push up with your right. Toes to point forward. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands round to the left side. Turn your left foot out. And turn your right foot onto the ball of the foot. And step up to forward fold. And step back on the right foot. Let your knee come down. Put your foot onto the instep. Raise your arms up. And if you can, stretch back. And bring your arms forward. Take your hands down to the mat. And shift your weight back. Straightening your left leg. And coming up onto the heel. And bring your chest forward. Take the weight back onto the flat of your foot. Keep your right hand down. Raise your left hand up. Lower your left hand down. Right foot onto the ball of the foot. Lift your knee. And step back up to forward fold. And step back with your left foot. Let the knee come down. Put your foot onto the instep. Raise your arms up. And if you can, stretch back. And bring your arms forward. Lower the hands down to the ground. And shift your weight back. Starting to straighten your right leg. And come up onto the heel. And bring your weight forward. Right foot onto the flat of the foot. Left hand down. Raise your right hand up. Lower your right hand down. Left foot onto the ball of the foot and lift your knee. And step back up to forward fold. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Bring the palms together. And take a nice big back bend. And reach up to the ceiling. Take an inhale. And exhale, fall forward. Step back on the left foot, and then on the right foot. Raise your hips up to downward facing dog. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees down. And sit back onto your heels. Bring your chest forward. Draw your hands in underneath your shoulders. And as you breathe in, let your belly sink down, raise your chin up, come into cow. And as you breathe out, arch your back and bring your chin in, come into cow. And breathe into cow. And breathe out to cow. Breathe in. And breathe out. And sit back onto your heels. Let your head rest down on the mat. And bring your arms back alongside your body. Palms facing up. And let your shoulders and your arms relax down towards the ground. And bring your arms forward, underneath your shoulders, and push your body up and come to seated with your feet out in front. Feet together with your toes pointing up. Bring your hands alongside your hips, fingers pointing forward. Come up onto your sit bones and raise your chest up. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Bring your right foot in. And take your left hand over onto the right knee. Your right hand to the ground behind your back. And twist to look back over your right shoulder. And relax, come forward. Take your right hand onto the knee. Reach up with your left hand. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, hinge over to the side. Reach up with the left hand and then lower down to the side. Take your right foot out in front, left foot into the side of the thigh. And take your right hand over onto the left knee, left hand to the ground behind your back. And twist to look back over your left shoulder. And relax, come forward. Take your left hand down onto the knee. Reach up with the right hand. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower your arm down. Take the left foot out to join the right. Arms back alongside your hips, the fingers pointing forward. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Bring your backs down onto the mat. Arms alongside your body. The palms facing down. Bring your heels up towards your buttocks. Keeping your ankles hip width apart. And push down through the soles of your feet, raising your hips up towards the ceiling in bridge. hips down. Bring the feet up off the ground, take a hold of the knees and hug them in. And extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Point the toes, straighten the legs, and gently pull back. And then ease the tension off. Relax the ankles. Allow the knees to bend. Bringing the soles of the feet down to the ground. And extend your arms out to the sides. And cross your right leg over the top of the left leg. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower the knees to the right. Inhale to the centre. And exhale over to the left. Inhale to the centre. Take your right foot down to the mat. And cross your left leg over the top of the right. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the left. Inhale to the centre. And exhale over to the right. And inhale back to the centre. Take the left foot, place it at the side of the right. And relax the knees out to the sides. Bringing the soles of the feet together. And then extend your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Take your ankles apart, relax the toes out to the sides. And bring your arms to a position that's comfortable for you. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. Become aware of the forehead and temples. The muscles in the face and in the jaw. And take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the face and the jaw. Take your awareness now to your neck and shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the neck and shoulders. Take your awareness now into your upper arms and elbows and into the forearms. And take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the arms. Now take your awareness into the wrists, into the hands, the thumbs and the fingers. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the wrists and hands. And bring your awareness into your upper body, into the chest and rib cage, muscles across the top of the back, and the muscles running down the sides of the spine. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the upper body. Take your awareness into the core of your body now. The muscles at the bottom of the back and around the sides of the body. The stomach muscles, the pelvis and hips, and the muscles in the buttocks. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the core of your body. Take your awareness now into your legs, into the hamstrings, the muscles in the thighs, the knees and the calf muscles, and take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the legs. And finally take your awareness into the ankles, into the feet and the toes. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax the ankles and feet. And take a moment now just to scan around your body, becoming aware of any places where you're still holding any tightness or tension. And if you find those pockets of tension somewhere in your body, just take your awareness to that place. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax that part of your body. And now bring your awareness to the physical sensations in your body. Feelings in the muscles and joints. The sensations in the parts of your body that are in touch with the ground. And the feelings in the parts of your body that are moving as the air comes in and goes out. Now let's gently start to bring some movement back into the body. Move your hands and feet. Move your knees and hips. Move your chest and back. Move your arms and shoulders. And your head and neck. And then when you're ready, if you turn on to your right side, and in your own time, bring yourself back up to seated. Just taking a moment or two here. Enjoying that feeling of relaxation all the way through your body. And take a deep breath in and out. And if you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. Namaste. Thank you. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh. Oh, hope that was okay for you. Sorry about waking you all up with a cough at the end there. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you soon. Stay safe. Bye for now. Does it make your eyes run? Yes, it's made my eyes run, yeah.